Hello, everybody. God, it's been a minute. Oh, okay, that's working. Everything seems to be working just fine, which is very good. It's always a concern that I will have completely fucking forgotten how to do absolutely everything when I come back. Does not seem to be the case. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's good to be back. No, I won't. I don't want him watching my weight or something. Hello, John. Cabinet Serene. Welcome, everybody. Back to the Valley with Stars in it, I think. That's what the game's about, right? Yeah, once again, we are going to be slowly chipping away at perfection, which is not actually 100%. There's a lot of things you can skip. Well, I'm very happy for that. Really, I know I saw. It's number one. We're not. It's number one. Yeah, we're gonna work on that while getting the the megalith up and running. On fishing trip, sure. I don't entirely remember that, but I will take it. See, thank you. It's good. It's good to be back. That's a dog shit spot for it. The fact that some of these you can't just pick up is quite annoying. We do expanded? Honestly, maybe. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm probably gonna... Honestly, it might be a matter of I just want to do other games at that point. But maybe. I think honestly, if I was going to come back to Stardew, I'd want it to be multiplayer. Right? Or some kind of challenge run. Factorio? Oh, I'd love to do a Factorio game, like playthrough. I think the only issue with Factorio is that it just takes so fucking long. Four-corner map? Maybe. I don't think I've ever actually done a Four Corners map playthrough. Now that I think about it. So good. I think I've tried to play Expanded. It just didn't want to work out. So I didn't. Not for this. This was always meant to be vanilla. Yeah, that's an idea. I do definitely think multiplayer would be better. If for no other reason... Well, there's no reason. One good reason is it would stop me from doing like this shit. And just sitting here for like 20 minutes doing like math or some shit. It will force me to improvise. Or at the very least, if I do that, progress would still be happening. Alright. Get rid of the bones. We kind of need those. We'll dump shit. Alright. I just stack. Oh shit. Put that one. There we go. Alright. Winter seeds. Let's make as many as we can because we need these for tea plants, which is the real reason why we're doing this, remember? We don't actually give a shit about these seeds in their own right. We're just using them as a crafting ingredient. Speaking of crafting ingredients, actually, we're gonna need a fucking lot of those. Because we need to do a lot of fucking crafting. Oh. It is so good to be back. While I was away, I had a fairly regular schedule, actually, like regular human hours. And honestly, it was a little bit rough keeping it sometimes. Alright, please, thank you. It's so not what I'm used to. And I think I've said before that my fucking circadian rhythm is just more than 24 hours at this point. So, I'd wake up at regular human hours. I'd go to bed at regular human hours. I'd wake up at regular human hours. I'd do shit. And then it'd be like, okay, time to go to bed again. I just wouldn't be fucking tired. Right? So I would end up just not sleeping. And then I'd wake up like an hour later and etc, etc. The cycle continues. But with because I was away, I was on vacation, I had to keep a regular schedule. So the second I didn't have to, it wasn't forced upon me, it was gone. It was dead immediately. That's not too bad. Like if I had like a sane sleep schedule, I would not be streaming at fucking middle of the night. God, I wish. We are miles away from that, though. Right? It's a million years too early to even consider that as a pipe dream. Nah. Now, if I go down here, actually, I'm going to check on the building progress. How have y'all been while I've been gone? You haven't tried to kill each other while I've been absent, have you? My job. Alright, we're gonna need to start work. The next one. Because I know exactly where it is. Shop. Thank you, motherfucker. It's a trap. It's a trick. You're trying to trick and or trap me. Fucker. Here, forge. Fuck. Get the fuck out of there. DJ group all beginner. Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Oh, that's exciting. I'm assuming you're also a beginner in that case? I'm saying all beginners? That is exciting. Hell yes. Heads up. No, silence. What the fuck? What do you want, cabinet? We're talking D&D here. Degenerates like you. But yeah, beginner D&D is gonna have some bumps. Any advice? Yeah, I think that would be the thing. Ooh, that's a good one. But yeah, there's gonna be bumps and there's gonna be hurdles. The goal is to have fun, right? So it's especially as a beginner, part of it should be just, I want to like have fun. Right? Think of it like that might be the best way to describe it. I'm just coming back. It's like any other game, right? Do not expect it to go perfectly and be great at it right out of the gate. Especially if you've seen actual plays before, like online, they give horrible expectations. It's a really fun game. Really, really, really fun game. Like, it's a large part of my fucking content. I don't know if I find words. I think that might be the best thing. Is like, I guess the thing, don't take it too seriously, and if there are gonna be if there are problems, which there will be, it's fine. Right? Like, trust me, unless there is something actively fucked with the play group, you're gonna be fine. Of lagging some? Possibly. YouTube is yelling at me and I don't know why. I'm very annoyed by it. But like, there's not exactly a whole fucking... Wait, why is my bitrate so low? Wait, what the fuck? Hang on. Because I was fucking with it earlier. I was fucking with it earlier, and I think it might have fucked up. Uh, 68 kilobytes per second. Let's try that. Apply. Okay. Okay, it should be better now, I hope. We'll see. Be more sandbox, may have a few plot threads set up each session, but which direction I want to go in. Or so the DM said. Or are you the DM or are you a player? Because that will absolutely change what advice I give. I suppose not. I guess chain. It is true. Bang on. Yeah. Oh my god. No players. Interesting. Ooh. It's lower than recommend. You're at 7,000. You recommend 6,800. Shut up. Yeah, what do you mean no players? Just give me more context on that one. Let me just bump it to 8,000. So that sounds like a correct number. No. Am a player. Type of okay. Yeah. Yeah, as a player, again, that might be where I actually stick with it. Like, as a new player, the kind of game you are going to be most interested in might not be obvious to you yet. What I mean to say is, like, there are very different kinds of games. Like, from the far end of beer and pretzel, where a bunch of, like, war gamers who want to come together and just roll dice and hit monsters in a dungeon. Our characters are a name and some stats, and maybe a funny voice if we give a shit. To the other end of, we are intense role players. We're a theater group that got together. There's almost no combat, and when it is, we spend the entire time trying to get out of it, and we spend all time with, like, political intrigue, really in character. Massive disparity. Like, there can be massive disparity in different kinds of games, and they're all good. They're all valid. What kind of game you're interested in isn't. Well, I guess you might not know yet, right? Maybe you do. Maybe you have at least an idea. You probably have at least an idea. But I would recommend staying open-minded in that regard. And also, the character DM a little slack, especially for an open world, like, sounds like a homebrew thing. It can be. It's a lot running a DM, right? It's a lot more than people tend to think, especially if they're a new DM. There's a reason why most of the time a group is all newbies, all beginners fresh to the game, except the DM. Again, not a problem, right? It's not like, oh, this is a bad thing, it's gonna make the game dog shit. No, it's probably going to be very fun. But the thing... option? That's totally fine, right? Like, there is some level where you can say, oh, it's better if you're in person, but, like there's there are some benefits to being online still. Let's actually grab that. Do I have bait? I have wild bait. Take wild bait. Do I have monster bits? I do have monster bits. Yeah. Online's fine. Yeah, I guess that would be my advice, is just fucking have fun, which sounds like very fake advice, but it's a game. There are going to be problems because it's a game played by all new players, run and created by a new player, right? Like, it's like a road trip, right? The bumps are part of it. And as you play, you'll get more comfortable with it, you'll get more familiar with it, and you'll get smoothed out. I guess I get... This is the advice I would give. This is the advice I would give for a new player. Thing that I've seen get stumbled a bunch. Know why your character is there, right? Why, like, understand, why is my character here? Why are they adventuring with these other people? Why would they adventure with these other people? Because so often, especially for new players, they'll make a super cool character they really love, and it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great, this is gonna be awesome. Use the most stereotypical example of like the I'm a dark rogue who doesn't trust easily. I'm a lone wolf. Great. Why the fuck are you with a party though? Right? Like, you're going to be with a party. You're not going to be the main character. You're going to be an ensemble cast. Why the fuck are you here? Right? And it could be as simple as, this is my day job. These are my coworkers. To, I like these folks. They're good folks. I don't got anywhere else to be. I'm a drifter, maybe. To a deep in-universe, like, oh yeah, we're tracking down the person that murdered my family, and we got together because it seemed like this is a larger conspiracy than any of us expected. We all thought we were here for different, separate reasons. What are they doing? You can also just show up and be like, hey, listen, here's my character. They're sort of like very thin, like characterization wise. Like, let's use an easy example. You're playing a barbarian. I don't know if you are, but let's say you're playing a barbarian. They like to hit things. Why are they with the party? Because the party hit things. Great. Oh, there are some people who really like hard, like, role-play heavy games. And even then, they show up to the thing like, yeah, I have a very basic idea of my character's attitude. Alright. Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean like the edgy road? Again, it's an example, right? Okay, why, if your character doesn't feel like they should be part of the campaign, it's gonna feel like shit some of the time, right? Following on with that is like, have some kind of goal, typically in line with the party. So there's a reason to stick there as a thing to be doing. Because I have seen a couple of games where it's like, we're going to make these cool characters and play D&D. It's like, cool, what do you guys want to do? I don't know. I didn't think that far. It's like, cool. To answer your question, cabinet. Key question, can you be a mimic race in D&D? And the closest you get would be something like a changeling. Which actually was pretty close. I guess plasmoid maybe, but like typically no. Right? You could try stuff with like playing a small race with like minor illusion. But the answer is basically no. Answer your question. Man, that would be my advice to you. Is understand why your character is playing the fun game, right? Give them a reason to be doing cool shit. That might be the way to phrase it. Right? Because otherwise you're going to be like, oh, great. Especially in an open world, actually, especially in your campaign. Magical mime. Ooh. That's a very cool idea, and also a very good example of what I was talking about, because like that's really, really cool. But also I'm thinking about like what are they doing here? Like, what is a magical mime doing in whatever setting you're in, right? Right? Hell, Meadowland could be a very good example of why are they here? Wouldn't you like to know? You non-mime fuck. You wish you knew the mime secrets. The esoteric ways of not saying shit. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna be a problem, I think. Please! I want to read your post a second. Go on. A very specific type of rabbit. And probably doesn't believe it is, but eventually come across this thing. I think my only advice there would be that is writing out a very rigid end goal for your character. Is saying, here's my character. Here's a one-sentence thing about how they interact with the party, and here's how their campaign ends. Don't do that. It's bad practice. You're gonna be disappointed. Well, do it. Whole backstory. What do you think? Exactly. This is why we plan things in advance, right? So we don't need to come up with it on the spot. Get on my line, you motherfucker. If I was wondering why I am here, I need to catch one of every fish, and I know there are some fish that are only caught here. So we are here to catch these fish. Hopefully, we can get all of them. Hello. Is there any other advice? I think alright. Politics. You don't need to plan things super far in advance, right? Like, again, with the mime example, the planning could be, if you really don't want to have to worry about it, could be as simple as, oh, I'm playing a mysterious character. Why are they conveniently on board with doing all the cool adventuring things with all these other cool players I'm playing with? Wouldn't you like to know, huh? And like, it's not the most deepest fucking lore, but it's totally serviceable, right? This is as down to the metal as you can get. And you have other people that are like, oh yeah, here's my 16-page backstory, but how my character interact with the world, their end goals, their fucking life story. Not gonna lie, I forgot that I've been floating by CAD government for 2 years now. Rip. Yeah, let's very quickly make some more bed. Oh, another piece of advice for a new player. Know what your fucking abilities are. Which I know is a hard pivot from like, oh yeah, here's how you should like learn like how to figure out what you want to play, what you're gonna enjoy, and then it's like, oh yeah, know what your fucking stats are, please. It doesn't have to be perfect, to be clear, but just be aware of like what class? Whatever class you're playing, right? If you've decided, right, just know, like for example, like spellcaster, like the big example, like if you're a spellcaster, know what your fucking spells do. What do I recommend? Very few of them are bad starting points. So the first step would be, well, what kind of character do you want to play, right? And that can come from anywhere. If you have like an archetype idea, like, oh, I want to be Legolas, right? Fighter or ranger. I don't know. Absolutely welcome. Fighter or monk. Monk is very fun. Yeah, they're just very fun. If you wanted like the very easiest mode, I'd go fighter because it's just really easy to play a fighter and not worry too much. But monk is a good choice. I don't know. Like, I'm assuming you have some specific reason, even if it is just, well, they look cool. right? And then in that case, just go with whatever looks cooler. Maybe even just like kick around some ideas for a character in your head. It's like, okay, what is the general vibe I want to go for this character? Right? Doesn't even anything like dramatic. Like, oh, I'm playing a monk. All right. Where did they learn to fight good? Are they from like classic, like mountaintop monastery monk? Are they just some bitch on the street who kicks people in the head for fun? Agility unlock. Neither of those are stats in D&D. I don't think I have been ever. Good smooth talker believes he's right hand ticking. Actually, just lucky. That's a funny character idea. Although it is very. That is a very. Another thing I will point out. Don't plan too much ahead of your character. Oh, okay, that's fine. But yeah, don't plan too far ahead. That's another thing I've seen is like, oh, I have this cool character and this great arc they're gonna go on. Never works out. Well, rarely works out, right? At some point you're talking about just like writing a fucking story. This is fucking nippy as hell. Writing a story, right? Like in this case, the lucky character is a very example. It's like, ah, yes, they think they're very good, but they're just lucky. It's like, great. This inherently requires the dice roll in your favor, right? That's not likely. Brother and used to wrestle high res to magic. Okay. This is a very interesting thing. I'm glad you brought that up because it is not one that I would have thought of. That's not really a thing that can happen mechanically. Flavor-wise, you can be like, oh yeah, my character's familiar with magic. Like, their proficiency in Arcana, you're fine. Pathfinding and stuff. SRD? I just haven't played Pathfinder SRD. I have Pathfinder books, but never actually played it. It's fine as hell. Listen. I get the idea. I really, truly do. Even in a shorter campaign, you will be playing a character for literally dozens of hours. Days and days of raw time spent inhabiting a character's psyche. If their gimmick is lol funny, it is going to fucking suck so fast. Right? Like, no joke survives getting told 3 times in quick succession. Imagine getting told once every, like, 5 minutes for hours, right? Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. 2 years. Fair enough. But I don't think it's a bad thing. Funny characters can absolutely work. However, they are not going to stay funny. There are a bunch of comics you can see of like, oh, my character, the clown monk, whose gimmick is that they are a clown who punches people. And it's like end of the campaign, it's like their heroic sacrifice, like to save their loved ones. Because like, within like 4 sessions, clown monk, it's just a thing now, right? Yeah, the clown monk. Everyone's seen them. That's their guy. They punch people. It's great. Like, I had a campaign where one of the characters was literally just named Twink. You're not going to believe what body type they had. And yeah, it occasionally was very funny when someone would very seriously be like, ah, you must be the Twink I've heard about. Very funny. Good laughs. Sessions apart, though. Sessions and sessions and sessions apart. It wasn't a problem, right? It wasn't a problem. But if that's the point, ooh, I'll have to check that out. If the character is a joke, you have to expect that to change, because it's gonna, whether you like it or not. Another crazy cat. That is an alignment that, with all the love in my heart, is chaotic stupid. That is not going to be necessarily fun to play, at the very least for other people at the table. That's another advice. John, why are you asking for advice? It is a multiplayer game. There are other people at the table. And like, this is gonna be, it's okay, man. That's gonna be the biggest problem you run into, is someone else at the table is just a dickhole. Oh, nice. Works. Why do you think that is? Because they're professional comedians. Like, that is their job. Right? And even then, I would be willing to bet, like, real hard cash, that outside of like the clips we see online, he's like minimum 80% of the time a dude with a kind of funny voice that no one really mentions. Right? Wrench in the plan. That's what the dice are for. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me, cabinet. D&D is not a game that needs someone to make things go wrong. Things are gonna go fucking wrong, right? Things are gonna go so wrong. Do not be the person at the table that fucks over other players, DM included, for the lulz. Right? Don't do that. Don't be that guy. That's the kind of thing that gets like D&D horror stories written about you. Please. If he's worth a star, yeah. Friend is Vincent. Do I have one of those toys still? Your no loss gets the Pokemon Batman. On that 20 on a mounted charge one in the tree he was behind. Exactly. Like, shit's gonna happen like that. D&D is a very chaotic game. Hell, even just making out of D&D, making a plan with a bunch of different people and following through on it can sometimes be hectic, right? Like, making a plan to go to a fast food place to get lunch can suddenly be like, okay, we all know what we're gonna get. We're gonna roll up, get our orders, and then goes, oh, wait a minute, they have a special going on. Can I? Ooh, I don't know. I remember liking that, and suddenly things have been derailed, right? It is so easy for shit to go sideways, right? Make chaos more chaotic? No! Because again, here's back to like the joke character problem of, if your gimmick is, I'm gonna do the chaotic lol so random thing, it's gonna get fucking boring so fast. You can make chaotic characters. You can make very chaotic characters. It took 20 rolls and you're like, dying take on guard dog. Dice only like, oh yeah. Let's be clear. I have had a game where it was a Curse of Straw game where we ended up fighting the horse tied to a carriage. It was not a magic horse. It was not a special, just a regular fucking horse. Knocked out two of the party members, nearly knocked out my third character, right? It kicked our asses. Right? Stick the torsion. That's not random. That's a very different kind of character. Right? And your gimmick is cast a random spell. Again, that's a gimmick that's gonna get old fast. And it can only go wrong so many times. Like, you cast a healing spell on the enemy more than once, you might not get invited back to that table. Just because, like, if everyone, let me phrase it away. If everyone else at the table is trying to take the game even a little bit seriously, that kind of behavior could very well make the game substantially less enjoyable for them. And if that's the case, I guess screw the hammer on now. Like, I know it feels bad. I'm telling you how it is, right? I don't want you to go into a game, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be lol so this is gonna be great, and be disappointed, right? You can do chaotic characters. I recommend looking, honestly, mentioned before, like Chuckles from the other game that I can't remember the name of. Look up Chuckles D&D, you'll find it. Or Jester. I was purely focused on learning to make jewelry from start to end, so like level 6 points into it. Yeah, characters can very easily grow over time, or not, right? If it was so predictable, I'd be able to give more concrete advice, right? Oh yeah, D&D. It's sort of like, have you ever played a first-person shooter game like with friends? The first time one of your friends turns a corner and you instinctively blow their head off, it's really funny. It's really funny. Maybe a little bit less funny to them, but it's really funny. Me neither. You're not special. So I was a bit more harsh. I have friends here. Don't worry. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like, if that's like, oh, this is funny, this is great, and you start blowing your friend's head off, it gets very annoying very quickly. Or if a friend's blowing your head off, right? It's not so funny the second time. It's really not funny the third time. You can make characters good. Again, I want to preface that. With friends, damn. But if you look up, like, Critical Role, Campaign 2, Jester Lavore, is incredibly chaotic. One of her favorite bits is using the sending spell, basically like a long-range telepathic communication, sending a message to someone, to just randomly message people that they've just met. Or it's like, hey, that person we met, I'm gonna just beam a message directly into their brain, and then with the last couple words of the message that I don't know what to do with, I'm gonna ask if they're taking a shit. Right? Like, you can make it work. It can be done. Right? But it is a kind of delicate balance to strike. And I also just wouldn't recommend it as your first character. It's just asking for trouble. Oh no, trust me, you have 100 character ideas. Unless all of them were lol so random. And even if that's the case, right? 100 characters, mash them together. Right? Or, honestly, use them as a starting point, right? Like, you don't need to have a character fully figured out as soon as they're formed. You can say, okay, my character is a tabaxi, catfolk in D&D, who wants to be a politician, but doesn't really have the charisma for it. That's it, right? And you can figure it out from there. Talk with your DM maybe. Be like, oh, hey, is there any, like, small-scale government... Key dice scoper. Oh, that is a very different thing, potentially. There are very many ways where you can just roll, like, if your goal is just roll dice, that is the thing you might be able to manage more. Wants to piss everywhere? Honestly, depending on, like, the very specifics, having a character whose goal is, listen, my goal is to find every place on the planet and piss there. It could work, right? At the very least, as a seed, as an idea, you could work something with that. Because again, if that's all your character is, saying lol piss 20 times a session, it is going to be dead before the session is even over. However, because you probably don't want to go lol piss every 5 minutes for a year, the composer to know enough. Some backstory, why you want to go adventure, and let the story of DM go. Yeah. Also, there are, honestly, if you wanted a really easy lol so random answer, go either Wild Magic Sorcerer or Fey Pact Warlock. Right? Actually, Warlock is a very, 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 very good way of doing that. Right? If you want to do something like my character's goal is to piss everywhere, that might be there. It's like, cool, what's your patron? Oh, it's Yinagu, the coyote god of like violence and horror. What does he want to do? Claim territory by pissing on it. Try right? Exactly. Oh, why do you want to piss everywhere? Because otherwise Yinagu's going to eat their soul and the soul of their loved ones. Spearman, there's a lot of classes that you can use spears. If you want your character to be like, I was a spear guy who is now an adventurer. I actually had a friend once, my partner actually, who played a character that was like just in the middle of a midlife crisis. They're like, I'm midlife crisis, I need to go and do adventure stuff. Right? If you want to just go full like spear and have that be the thing, fighter's the answer. Every other class is going to have some other bullshit, right? Yeah, the other class you could use a spear with would be like... Paladin Cork. I think the answer is fighter, though. Like the... What the fuck? What the fuck is... Someone who has practiced with spear forever knows very little about the world around him and believes everyone is a giant. Yes! This is an idea! This is cooking! Yeah, absolutely that could work out. Beginners? Maybe. I will assume you are correct on that one. D&D's not that complicated though, is it? I don't know. Yeah, you have like... Who's my character? Oh, they're a kobold who just thinks everyone else is giant. Spear when he gets mad. Yeah. That work? Sorcerer and shoot magic missile. Hell yeah. That could also be an answer like what do character want to play? Well, I want to play this class and I want to do this mechanical thing. I was like, alright. What is the most simple explanation? Well, my character is a sorcerer and can do that, and so is here to do that. Right. In depth, not really harder. Gotcha. I don't think that'll be much help now, though, because winter training. Again, the problem with it is like now you're talking about more specific mechanical stuff, and as a new player, unless you see a mechanic in front of you or have been told about it, like, oh, Barbarian Rage sounds really cool, I want to build my thing around that, I would kind of advise against it simply because you are not familiar enough with what is possible. Like, cold resistance isn't actually that difficult to get, honestly. You might not be able to be a kobold specific. I'm actually not sure if kobolds get resistances. But you could be like, hey DM, can I just play like a small-sized Dragonborn? Right? Honestly, you might be able to ask if your background feature, but I don't know about that one. Guys, and try to learn everything he can before he does, but he won't. That's an idea for a start. A character who thinks themselves immortal in some way, but has other reasons to stay alive. So they have a more flippant idea with death, but is not suicidal. That could work. Yeah. I think looping back around to the one of the first points, D&D is a multiplayer game. If it is not fun for as many people, for everyone at the table, there's a problem. We'll short those people. Mm-hmm. Very fair. There's going to be a problem. Do not make that problem be you. Right? And this could be as simple as, like, if you want to play characters like I'm stabby, I'm crazy, be like, hey, group, this is the kind of character I want to play. Does this sound like it'll be alright to you guys? And if they go like, that sounds fine, like, great. And if they're like, I'm not sure, be like, all right, can we try it out? If it becomes annoying, if it's a problem, we can sort of tone it down with the party. Also, fun piece of information. Chaotic is a really fluid alignment to be a lot nicer to the party than you are to, like, NPCs. The chaotic is inherently inconsistent, right? That's the point. Oh, your ankles. But yeah, it's like, it's more useful with chaotic evil, because it can be like, oh, why doesn't this very evil character, like, attack, like, the party? How do we know they're not going to turn on the party? Easy to like them. And it's like, that does not, like, you've betrayed people you've liked before. It's like, yeah. What? Are you mad that my chaotic character is not morally consistent enough? Fuck it. And then just like on a meta level, we understand, oh, why are you not killing the party? Oh, it's because that would make you that guy. And no one wants to be that guy. But in universe, the answer is, no, I like you. You're chill. You're cool. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna sweep your ankles in the back of my spear, but I'm not gonna kill you. Alright? And that might have been a bit dour on the idea, but sort of like what I was saying before about, like, this game was based on SRD. It was a hobgoblin, they were warhammer race, so lost opportunity. Alright, enemy, some motivation was to become strong enough to destroy his army. Gotcha. Yeah, like, good. Yeah, like, so we're talking about, like, how you don't need to add chaos to a game. Really don't. You can also show up with a character that's like, I would be like, oh, it's not maybe not the best idea. Maybe you should do that. And it'll probably be fine. Because you'll probably play it and go, oh, every punchline beginning and ending with I poke your ankles is kind of boring. I'm gonna do something else. And then you do something else and it's fucking great. Right? Miniature camel as your mount. Why a miniature camel? My question. Like, camel's pretty famous mount kind of thing, right? I wouldn't imagine why you need to be It's fine, kind of. It's boring. I never hear that it's like he's like, oh yeah. Right. Like, never. Like, it's a story that you tell with multiple people, which always goes well when you're doing something with multiple people. Never gets confusing or complicated. And actually, I should probably run up just through it being closed. And how much of that did they get to write, right? Like, how many words did they spend on that? Smoke. That's a fucking Pathfinder thing. They are not small creatures in D&D. No, that would be Gilgamesh, the first ever story. Honestly, now I'm just imagining a fucking hobgoblin sitting on top of, like, a saddle that's the equivalent of a booster seat on a, like, full-size camel's back. Gift for misses. Oh, easy. Maybe not easy because I need 3 geodes, but easier than what we've been dealing with before, right? Let's see if we have that. We don't have that. We have the diamonds, no problem. But D&D, maybe vaguely familiar. It's fine. You are literate enough. Don't worry much about it. Vouch being somewhere in D&D in that right. Start worshiping. He's a full-grown man, not a green show. Oh, yep. Yeah. Again, that's just D&D. Being like, you there, small child. Oh no, this is a full-grown man. This is just a small man, not a child, right? It's a wonderful game. Yeah, walking. Huh? I mean, so many people have said it. It must be true, right? That's how things work. Go. Going hell now. God, it'd be very funny if that was the fucking thing. I was like, this is an unforgivable sin. Everything else you could imagine, nah, it's just fine. Just go pray a little bit. Saying that Jesus was a goblin in real life, like a little green guy, nah, super hell, boiler room of hell, hell forever, goodbye. Oh, Jesus? I think I saw a fucking joke. Somebody was like, oh, we never know how big he was. And it's like larger than a baby, smaller than a house. Easy. Where the fuck is this fucking man? Oh, probably from one of the golden chest and or walnuts. Ossified blade. Oh, badass. Like, 26 to 42 damage is fucking dog shit. You know. We live. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh, okay, we have an ancient doll. Pretty sure Vincent loves that shit. Oh, fucking weirdo. Wait a minute, I have these things in here. They don't belong in there. Stop being in there. Give me ass. Falling out, damn. Ate the last cheese string, huh? Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. But now I gotta feel you. Have your spouse weapon yet? I actually think I do. Ooh, DM character? Never a good sign. Never a good sign. Or DM PC is the term. Yep. Abby's planchette. It's a shitty dagger. But I have it. That's Elliot's pencil. Which frankly, these don't sound like weapons. These sound like I just took their things and I'm now attacking other things with them. Right? Eats pencil. No. I never actually finished my thought, did I? Yeah, with a warlock, you can have their patron basically ask anything you want of them. So if you want to play a character with some, like, weird quirk they have to do, like, yeah, they're a warlock. Yeah, the patron insists that they fucking do square dancing every fucking night. Actual light. Sweet and salty. There we go. Give me all this jade. Even though I really don't need it anymore. Oh, so I'm doing wrong. Fuck no. Cringe. Can't. Oh, No, but lead poisoning probably will. That in there. And tomorrow I'm gonna go grab crafting recipes from Thickwood Lady. But yeah. Like, we haven't talked about a lot of D&D and like, oh, this is a bad idea, this is a good idea, yada yada. Again, it comes back down to the very first thing of, you probably, as a new player, don't actually fucking know what game you're gonna be super into. That's my perk. Oh no. It's like, you know, just play D&D. Maybe you find that, like, yeah, no, you really like playing, like, LOL random characters. And your play group loves when you play LOL random characters. But... combat XP. Yeah, what is it, like 1 combat XP? Those need to get... or go to the mines. To collect some... geodes. You know what I got? I saw. Finally, stabilized above the fucking 420 mark. Nice. Alright. I'm not looking forward to trying to find... Do they just sit here, or do they have to like break rocks to find them at this level? I know you can find them sitting around on the ice floor. I actually have no memory of it on the magma floors. I'm sure once I get one, it'll become very obvious, but... Actually, come on, I don't think you were here when I asked. How have you been while I've been gone? Match the no reason found the one with the duplicating hydras. Never heard of it. Sounds interesting. Who you be? I can kill on this floor. Kill and make corpses. Damn. Post it. Oh, the chat on YouTube? Yeah, absolutely. I don't think it would even let you. The last one? It's way down. I think I've actually fixed it on Twitch to stop links. I've been doing it manually, but they're on Discord. It's mostly fine on Discord. Like, obviously, if it's something very inappropriate, it's not gonna stick around and you're gonna get in massive trouble, but if it's like just a clip of something funny, like, you're gonna be fine. My new job. Got crashing down here. You're readjusting. Oh, that sucks to hear. It's good to hear that you're readjusting, but sorry I was so tough for you. About your music record. I'll be honest, I kind of wasn't really looking. I've been on vacation. Yeah. This is very much meant to be a safe space if you need to talk about some hard shit. We're not at the point where I need to be like, oh, okay, please, no trauma dump, please, ooh, ooh. No. You're good. Why are you full of stuff? I think you were just empty. Interesting. And there's an Arabic song. Ooh, hell yeah. I just want to hear about songs from other places. Although, to be fair, I'm not familiar with songs in my part of the world necessarily, so basically every song feels like a song from somewhere else. Magic of being musically illiterate. Nothing anymore. One's purely medicinal. But priest assignment. Ah, it still sucks. Yeah. I know there are places that like have medicinal marijuana use. No, actually, that wasn't what you had going on. Not officially, but wait, what? Heals you? Sorry, heals me? As in make health go up? Oh, hell yeah. Vice versa? Yeah. You are tragically not wrong on that one. Medicinal year, but it will be years before it's properly in place. Fuck. That's sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets sorted out faster than you're expecting, but I don't know. The answer is not a whole lot to be done about it. RV going back to Cali. Well, there's gonna be a solution to the problem, right? That's for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same here. Maybe find a solution to the problem at least. Alright. Fronts, you have support system there. Always good, always good. Yeah, it's so much easier to move places where you have like some sort of roots. Okay, so you can just pick them out of the fucking rocks. Damn it. That means you need to kick rocks. It sucks. Other world. Yeah, it's getting on the internet. Aw, shucks. I wouldn't go that far yet, but I certainly think it's a good start. Also, this ferry's fucking awesome. Here's a place for your roots. Mm-hmm. Eh. Moving's always hard, right? I trust you're not gonna make that call flippantly, right? It is a crazy thing that is a thing some people do. They just sort of move on a whim or like little consideration. It's like two. I think we need 3 of them. I have missed my opportunity to talk to Robin today. We'll dip out now and try to catch it. We probably won't be able to do, but we'll fucking try. It's probably gonna be close. It's Friday. Yeah. Kind of, we are not happy where we are anymore. It's for a while. And enjoy time. No, if this is a thing you've already been planning, then like, I thought all of our like concerns are still accurate. They are concerns you've already sort of dealt with. Fucking bitch. What do you need to do? Mm-hmm. I don't know how the fuck I was to reach that. Our home job. And where we go. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Wish you the most luck in the world in that kind of search. Alright. That's pretty nice. Doesn't even need to kick rocks for it. It's much simpler. This is fucking awesome. I want to get rid of. I'm not sure it's any more valuable. Stream, starting, or something like RV. The beauty of nature. God, that sounds good. Right. Godspeed, King. Okay, here we have the stuff we need. Drop it off, grab a diamond, and then give it to the raccoon today. Is that fucking part of the fucking perfection? No, not even a little bit. Whoops. Ready? Nice. Let's go. Chasing people's shadows. Yeah. Yeah. We'll take this. Ooh. Oh, that's actually really cool. Gases. Okay, well, dude. Because he's the king. Obviously. Oh god, I'm so tired. I got like, I think 3 hours sleep at like 5-ish, or I woke up at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. And aside from that, I woke up at like, 4 the day prior after sleeping for like 15 hours. Insomnia. Maybe don't enjoy the insomnia too much. That feels unhealthy. God, I wonder what you can put in there. Sorry, my old friend. Can I? What do we put in this? It's the question. It's not fish, right? It's definitely not fish. Oh, for nope. Oh no, it is a fucking fish thing. You need a better spot for this. Bonk, 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 bonk. Here we go. Now let's get shit set back up. like so. Friends. Got 2 aquariums. Which to do things and such with. No, no! With the green one, we put... Oh, the eyefish look so cool. Because the other ones just have like their regular silhouette. I guess the spookfish also has like its regular thing, but then a weird angle. No, the blobfish is definitely sideways on this one. Chat, you are not. You will pay for your crimes one day. Fun fact about the blobfish, it's not actually a blob. It is a deep sea fish that when brought to the surface has its tissue fucking explode from the pressure. The lack of pressure, but still. One that can. Listen, I could help. You're not gonna like how I do it. Ooh, that's actually very helpful. Put this here. Do that. Freedom. Yeah, because primes were kind of shitty. Oh, God. Let's see what actually I need to do for the fucking... perfection. Brush the page. Perfection. Yeah, we need... Here's the fishing. Ooh, cool. Let me knock some of these out. Let me do that. Ice pip. Oh, that's there. We actually need a cave jelly anyway. Which feels incredible. I mean, we have cave jellies. No worries. Yeah, we have cave jellies. Did I just... Yeah. Take from it was. Gotcha. Does that mean... river jelly? No, it still says river jelly. Did I buy the cave jelly from somewhere? It's entirely possible. We will assume it is fact. Continue as such. Anonymity. Very fair. Listen, I'm the same. Sobbing. Correct. Perish. Spider-Man. Actually fun. Share dimensions. I actually have the Spider-Man PS4. I just never got around to fucking playing it. Yeah, let's go try and catch that ice pip while we're here. Okay. That's okay. I've been calling camel already, so if it's not, I'm very sorry. This is gonna take a little bit, because the fish here are very rare. We also need the fucking jelly. Shorter poles. That should help. I missed that entirely. I was opening a can of Coke in the background. I've got to pay more attention. Oh no! With respect. Nah. I don't respect anybody, actually. God damn it. I didn't know there could be fucking ghost fish down here. This is gonna be worse than I thought! Please just be an ice pit. Please show up just to spite my ass. Please. It'd be very, very, very funny and God fucking damn it. For tonight, I'm gonna play a couple rounds of energy song. Otherwise, I woke up 4 a.m. right as I was fucking asleep. Bro, 2-hour naps. That's rough. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to have you around again. Good to be back. Hope to see you again next time. Take care out there. Hope things turn up for you. Take care out there. Hope to see you again next time. Good night, man. Go in my car. I don't listen. Alright. No. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, this is something different, I think. And it is being very... Oh, no, please, 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 please. No! I was mid-stretch as it tried to fucking get caught by me. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Nah. Listen, you're at the low point, right? This is the worst of it. Stay strong, brother. Like, how dare you? I'll pull it out of your stomach if I have to. Sideways, like not from either end. Have you ever seen JoJo? JoJo Part 3? Funny Donut Man? Like that. That, but I'm just getting fish. There's an idea. Throw you into the water to eat the fish I need, and then just explode your body off of the fish, leaving it perfectly intact on the ground. No, no. I'm not gonna make you into a sock puppet. I'm gonna make you into a corpse. Get your mind out of the gutter, God. Come on, you hate water. Now this is just some asshole. But only ever in the gutter. Dare you? How dare you act in exactly the way I've come to expect all of you to act? Not all of you. A fair number of you. Oh God, I'm more tired than I thought I was, I'll be honest. This is probably going to end up being a much shorter stream than usual. Especially because I can't get this fucking ice pip. You're going to have your body exploded. I swear to fucking God. Touch my fish and see what goddamn happens. See, he's crying. Who's crying? The fish? Cabinet? No, no. It's not you. I would hate playing any kind of multiplayer game with most people. Also, it just sounds like a fucking logistical nightmare to play most online games with chat. And the risks involved. Nightmare. Picky kind of gamer. Not as picky as me, apparently. Minecraft, maybe. Though again, that requires everyone on the server to, like, behave. Right? And another problem is, it's a weird mix of most games are too low player. It's Thomas Jim Miner. Yeah, that was for cash. Message Miner. Yeah. I can't. Why do you find that so fucking difficult? Right? Oh, please. Why not? What's your beef with Minecraft? Oh, now I get two back to back. Of course, we're gonna back together. Land mode? Oh, maybe. Never. Let's be clear. He's not like that because of Minecraft, okay? Let's not pretend here. I got one more cast before I say fuck it and go and buy the recipes from Robin. Such a thing. Exactly. God, I actually have a very funny video around that time, and it was a mathematician, stand-up math guy. And he basically was like, yeah, no, if this is statistically impossible, because if every single person was doing this every single second for a cajillion years, it would never happen. I need to buy. No, I'm not kidding. We do need all of these. You're here. 550, 300. Yeah. It's the way with YouTube stuff, right? And you're praying. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's my gimmick. How's Rondry? Sure, how is Rondry treating you? I forgot to ask. Yeah. I've got the recipes I need now. I've got the farm building under construction. It's server. That's an idea. It'd be so much effort, right? And that's the bigger problem. It's just so much work. Easy because of the cold. A cold helps with Ramadan? I'm not familiar with Ramadan. That does make sense now. It's one of those things that makes perfect sense once it's like brought to someone's attention. But if it's not a thing you have to think about, it just doesn't. You don't think on it because like, why would that help? Oh, it's because it's a bunch of water. For one day, maybe. Well, there's a lot of maybes right now about the future. Always will be, always is. Right. Right now, I'm barely able to catch one goddamn fish. So. Unfortunately, because we've established that we want to go for perfection, like fucking morons, I need this fish. They're fucking ghost fish. I have a lure specifically for this situation. The game, my bank account cries out in fear. I scream in terror. And you want to inflict that upon me? How dare you? Now, I genuinely wonder how much of Stardew Valley's success is down to the fact that it has one of the best fishing minigames, I think, ever. Because it's a really fucking good fishing minigame, right? It's really good. So I'm sure at least some amount of its success is derived from that. I don't think it'd be a lot, though. Like, it's not like Reaper Leviathan in Subnautica levels of, like, oh, this is like half the game's success due to this one thing. Note, that's not a statistic I've pulled out my ass. That is what the developers have said. Be happy. Nah. That's too low brow. Also, it required going out of my house to do things, and we don't fucking do that. And they're like, nope. You can't do this to me. Fuck. Oh, I am losing it. Oh, I am fucking cooked. That was not on purpose. I just absolutely lost focus there for a second. Shit. How many fucking fish is that? Too goddamn many is the answer. That's the answer. To chat. Come makes I want to stream plays. It's a beautiful thing. I feel like a decent number of them are me just being like, no, stop this. I don't mean Leviathans. That means going, no. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. I was a much too satisfied sip. I had like a little bit of cold coffee left. That's not a rock. It's Perry. The not quite platypus. A Fire Emblem. Tempting, actually. Never actually finished 3 houses. The itch in your brain. Yeah, that's what's scratching that. Don't pay attention to the squishing sound. That's nothing. Everything is perfectly fine. Your brain is unprodded as we speak. Don't even worry about it. Crack that way back. More jade. Yep. are also gonna need. Let's be clear. That is an absolutely valid way of making friends a lot of the time, right? It depends on the skit, obviously, but it absolutely works out for some people, right? I'm not like, oh no, people don't like me because I'm weird. A lot of people are weird. A lot of people like hang out with other weird people. You're good. I should really either try and get some of the other saps going or commit to fixing this up to make it all oak resin. Right. Yeah. In between two current reaction logic. Like Path of Raids and Radiance Dawn. That could also be very exciting. Right. I'm all for trying out the quote unquote like true Fire Emblem experience. Oh god, holy shit. Oh, god damn it. I hate how I can consistently like pull my entire fucking torso into a cramp by stretching. Dude, download, damn. So mean. Oh, alright. 30 minutes left. That is unfortunate, because I don't think I have the fucking mental wherewithal for that. I just don't. So, that's gonna be the end of the stream, I think. A much shorter one than usual, but also I am working on not nearly enough sleep. Blazing sword. No, like a true, like, classic Fire Emblem experience doesn't sound bad. It sounds good, even. I just have a lot of games on my fucking backlog right now. So yeah, this is gonna be on the stream. If you're wondering why I'm going in here, it's because I'm gonna give it one cast to be the Ice Pip. If it's the Ice Pip in this one cast, we keep going. It's not gonna be, though. We all know it's not gonna be. It's good when they're passing out midstream. Honestly, it wasn't that far off. It was pretty far off. Not as far as I would like. Why is YouTube yelling at me? That doesn't matter. Alright. One last cast to send off. I have been your host. Alright. Thank you. You all do the same. I have had this very good stream. It's so good to be back. Cannot say that enough. Alright, that's the last one. So, till next time, which is tomorrow. Normally I don't stream on Tuesdays, but I want to give some more content because we've been over a week. Till then, take care of yourselves out there. Take care of each other. Thank you for coming. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody!